Want to know the name? Devil May Cry.
Oh shit. Oh no. Of all of the ways that this can be. So with Alistair in our inventory, we have unlocked a new gameplay mechanic. Underneath the health bar you might see, there are now 3 little blue runes. They are blue, which means they are good.
Look like Ty.
That's your devil trigger meter, which is one of those things where it's like, stop, what are you doing? Stop, Hideki. This is supposed to be a fucking Resident Evil game, and you have put a fucking Super Mario Bros. Power-up in your fucking game. Why have you done this? Please stop. Look at how much fucking flavor text there is that most people, when they do playthroughs of this game, just run straight fucking past. There are so many interactables that, like, no one knows are in this fucking game. Because everyone just plays this like an action game. It is the Devil May Cry. But you run against everything, and it's like, all of this text is here from when this area, when this, like, game was designed as a Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
And, like, this is just the Spencer Estate, like, 3.0.
I mean, I think my go-to is always pedestrian dialogue in Grand Theft Auto. Like, there must be just gigs and just hours of recording sessions and engineering it, and then making it, you know, programming so that people say certain things at certain times. And, like, if it weren't there, you sure as hell would notice,
but no one actually pays attention to it.
Yeah.
It's like a camera in a game. Like, a camera, you don't notice it until it's bad.
Yeah.
There we go. And again, very Resident Evil, look at all these, like, random keys that I'm picking up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just picking up random-ass keys all over the fucking map here. The staff that shines a mysterious light. You just have this. You just picked it up.
It's the pendant. It's the most important item in this RPG.
Oh, God. Okay, so, here's one of the reasons this original Devil May Cry game is fucking awesome. It's, again, one of those things where it's like, oh, that's a bug. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's a feature. So we have a new enemy type here. We've been fighting the puppets for like 20 minutes.
Puppies.
Now we have these new enemies.
Muppets.
They're Grim Reapers with scissors. They're scissormen.
They're,
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Maleficent?
Maleficent.
So, these are like Grim Reapers with scissors. They're fucking annoying if you fight them the way that you would think as a normal human being you're supposed to fight them. Because they don't exist as real things that you can interact with. Their cloaks are shadow. So you, like, hit them, and you're not actually doing any damage to them whatsoever. You have to hit them in a very specific way. And they take a surprising amount of... If you're playing this game for the first time, you're like, God damn it, these enemies are so hard. Why are they fucking bullshit?
Jeez.
Why are these enemies bullshit? Because look at what they're doing. They're just doing this shit. Oh, they blocked my attack, and you go like that. And they're like, oh, ha-ha, fuck you. But then you learn something.
Mine.
Then you watch a combo video on YouTube, and you learn you can just do this. And I'm gonna show that, and I'm gonna try to show that off a little bit more once more of them show up. But there's literally a mechanic in this game where if you just shoot them in the head, they die immediately. You can one-shot them in the head. Look at these tiny spiders.
Huh, that doesn't remind me of Resident Evil.
No, not at all. Totally not a thing that happens in the original Resident Evil, where tiny spiders will show up.
Oh my.
Totally not at all Resident Evil. It looks like the judge should be holding something. Does it?
Does it?
Does it really?
I don't think it does. Bomberman 64, that'll be the next video. You heard it here first.
All of my ranks are going to be so bad because I'm taking so long going through. I know people have just S-ranked every single fucking mission in this game. And really the best way to do that is to just not get hit. Because not taking damage, like, counts so much for your ranking at the end. And that's another thing. Okay, again, imagine no mission screen, no, like, end of mission, here's your rank. Beginning of next mission, here's your thing that you're gonna do.
When you get the star, you just get kicked out of the painting, and you have to...
And again, another thing, like, in between missions, here's your merchant that you can buy stuff from.
What are you buying?
So we're buying Stinger, because that is fucking essential. And then we're gonna buy Air Raid, because that's gonna be really fucking useful for a boss that's about to fucking come up in like 3 seconds.
Thank you.
Ooh.
It's like you foresaw it. Fuck.
So the style ranking is another thing that this game kind of invented, where...
Oh god, the shrooms are kicking it.
Like, there's been, you know, ranking systems in games before. I feel like most games, especially arcade games, have had ranking systems. But Devil May Cry is not only the first one that, like, had an idea for it, but is, like, the best execution of that idea, even of games that came later on and were inspired by Devil May Cry. Because the ranking system in Devil May Cry is a style meter, where it's like, look at how fucking cool you are.
Yes.
You are looking so fucking cool playing the video game right now.
Yes.
Whereas later games, like Bayonetta, also, here's the thing that I just bought. It lets me do that. Later versions of it that you can buy will make you go further, so that it looks cooler. Oh, it's not there yet. Okay. Like Bayonetta is always like, I always compare, say, Devil May Cry 3 or 4 to Bayonetta, and compare Bayonetta's combo system to the style ranking system, where Bayonetta's combo system is just like, it's just numbers going up on the side of the screen. It's just like, oh, your attack this attack landing gives you 20 points, and that gets added up and then multiplied. And it's just so easy to okay, this symbol represents the Staff of Hermes. Hey. Using the art of alchemy. I can feel some kind of mysterious force. That reminds me of, like, ARMS, that new Switch game.
Yeah. A
mysterious force stops people from researching what the fuck is going on to people's arms in this universe. God, look at
also,
that.
you can't feel the rings.
Look at that skybox.
Oh my god, yes.
So, I want to get into that later, but this version of fucking Devil May Cry is busted as hell. They really...
took a picture like that with my first digital camera ever in 1999.
They really fucked up this HD re-release. It's actually incredibly bad. There's a lot of ways that this re-release is, like, just actually probably the worst version of this game that exists on the market. But, so, like, Bayonetta, and then most other character action games, it's just numbers. This attack did this many points, try and get all the points. Oh, you got a lot of points, here's your ranking. And I just, like, there's something about it that I don't really like, because I've played Devil May Cry. So, like, I never know, after, like, a combat sequence in Bayonetta, if I did a good enough job getting a high combo.
I don't like that.
What, the skulls?
Yeah. They're bigger than... I don't like it. Stop playing.
Where, like, you get a combat encounter in Bayonetta, and you're like, okay, I feel pretty good about how that went. And then you get the ranking, and it's like fucking silver. And it's like, how much better was I supposed to have done?
What did I do wrong?
What is the fucking threshold of points that I was supposed to get?
Yeah.
That would have given me a good ranking. There's no visual indicator, it's just numbers, and you don't know what the good number is until after you finish it. God fucking damn it. So, like, it's just so much less cathartic, and there's so much less visual, like, indication of how well you're doing at the video game. There we go. God damn it, Dante. That was almost stupid. I think it's now... It's not now. God damn it. There's a secret mission. I don't know when and how to trigger it. Like, something that I think they could do in Bayonetta, specifically Bayonetta, to fix that is, like, have a little icon next to the combo meter during the encounter that's like, okay, like, starting out at the lowest rank, and then it becomes bronze, and then it becomes silver, and then it becomes gold, the more points you get. So that there's more of a visual indicator. But then you might be tempted to do that next to, like, everything. And, like, have a little timer in the corner, too, and be like, you're taking too long, you're only gonna get a gold now. Oh, you're taking too long, you're getting a silver. Oh, you took damage, you're not getting that platinum, you're only getting the gold now. Oh, you took even more damage, you're only getting the silver. So maybe that would make the HUD too cluttered. But, to me, the system it is in Devil May Cry, they got it right the first time. Here's your ranking. You are doing such a good job at this combat encounter that you got a fucking S rank. And it shows it to you right there, and it's like, stylish. You're beasting ass all over this game. Oh, you're not doing that good, dude. It's only dull. You're dull. You're boring us here. Damn, dude. Or like, oh, that was pretty good. That was just a B, though.
Yeah.
And you can see visually, like, okay, I know how well I'm doing. I know what my rank is gonna be because it's right there. And again, the other thing is, the style ranking is based on how cool you fucking look.
Yeah. While
playing the video game. And there's a story behind that I'll get into after this.
Devastating. Itching. Apocalyptic.
In DMC5, it's badass. I'm a spider.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, I'm here now.
Oh, you got lava mouth. Then.
I'm in this game.
There's a brand of act that works more for that. Nice eyes. Nice web, Mr. Spider.
I actually kind of like Phantom. Where he comes up and he's kind of like, you kind of get the sense that he'd be like, yeah, you're not worth my time, and he would have let him go. But then Dante has to be Dante.
You gotta be Sonic.
This is the start where Dante is just Sonic. And then, right from cutscene into gameplay, whoop!
Ooh, look at
immediately.
That. Technical.
Bam! What an achievement. Oh, fucking shit. Already. Dull.
Dull.
Come at me, bitch. So I'm not doing any damage whatsoever. Because you gotta, god fucking asshole.
You gotta go fast.
Because you gotta, he's just covered in rocks. You gotta do the cool, god damn it, I'm trying to do the cool thing! You're not letting me do the cool thing.
Oh, it's like that.
I don't know why I'm trying to do it the cool way.
It reminds me of that.
Look at that magic
Noah's
pixel.
Ark movie. Where they like added stuff.
Oh god damn it.
It's like, oh, the angels got buried in dirt and now they're covered in rocks. Like, you're adding shit to the Old Testament?
Isn't that weird? Inappropriate, because Devil May Cry named Dante, very inspired by the Divine Comedy. So Phantom's probably the first part of the game, if you're playing it new for the first time, where you're gonna be like, oh, I need to take this seriously, because this is hard. And it's also the first time the game will start taking pity on you. Be like, wow, you suck. Want to switch to easy mode?
You really suck.
If you really suck, the game will be like, no, seriously, do you want to play in easy mode? Because you're doing a bad job.
I want to see that line of code. If game over times 15 equals true, then...
Yeah, it's
display.
3. It's 3 times. It checks, did you fail a level 3 times? When you beat the level, it'll be like, do you want to switch to easy mode?
Then display message.
Yeah. And I like, it's called Easy Automatic. I actually really hate Easy Automatic in this game because it actually fucks me up because it automatically does combos for you. You just mash the button and he'll do cool combos. And because I'm trying to do the combos and I know how to do them, it fucks me up. And I don't do the thing I was trying to do because it's trying to do it for me automatically.
Fucks you up, man.
Anyway, here's the thing I'm trying to... Come on, dude. Just... Dude. Please.
It does look pretty bad.
Whoa, fuck. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. Like, literally the first time I'm dying now because I'm stupid. I could, like, just roast Phantom's asshole if I was taking this seriously. I'm trying to show off things. But the first time I played Devil May Cry, Phantom fucking destroyed me. Like, I could not beat this guy. I was like, this is fucking hard, dude. Although, again, yeah, I did it. So he'll shoot the meteors out of his mouth, and you can hit them back at him. But the way you're, like, you can't really do damage to him just hitting it like this. So you actually have to take the game seriously. So you kind of got to get on top of him and be like, you can jump on top of him and do damage inside of his hitbox, which is kind of interesting. And then you can also, like, do helm splitters, jumping and doing the downward spikes like that. And you can shoot the meteors he shoots out of his mouth back at him.
13,
Yeah,
14-year-old
look at that.
you was like, this isn't even fair.
No, I was very butthurt playing this. I was definitely a scrub playing this for the first time.
Fair.
It's very much like, imagine what this was like for people back in the day, where like they were playing it on fucking like 480p standard definition.
Yeah. On tiny CRT EV.
So I'm almost done now, but I'm fighting the way you're supposed to fight him, quote unquote. But I wanted to die anyway. I was gonna let him kill me. So instead, we're gonna fight him the cool way. Here's the way you fight him when you learn. Once again, just like the Grim Reaper enemies, you learn. Oh, you can just shoot them in the fucking head and kill them immediately. Here's how you fight Phantom after you learn. Oh, this is fucking Devil May Cry.
Look at the solid chocolate the witness.
So come here. Turn all the way around. Phantom. Come on, dude.
And on the paradise.
You wanna? Oh, you fucking asshole. You are face fucking a pillar. God damn it. Okay, so here's what you do. You turn into Devil Trigger and just fucking do this. Here's how you play the video game. Here's the stylish action combat that Hideki Kamiya envisioned. God, you're just being such an asshole, Phantom. You jump, trigger Devil Trigger, and just do this.
Devil Trigger.
Yeah, so I actually didn't introduce Devil Trigger, but Devil Trigger is the super mode where the cooler you are at the game, the more points you get. Are you fucking amusing yourself over there?
Quote unquote.
Just do it just complete. He has nothing. He has nothing against you. God damn it. Once, like, another one of those things where, like, I haven't played this, like, new in a long time.
Fridge turned on. I thought it was one of the sound effects in the game.
And now he turned red, so now he does more damage and is super butthurt. And he fires 2 now.
Ass ache.
So that's how it goes after you learn how Devil May Cry is kind of supposed to be played. Because you can just bash your head against the brick wall of this game and, like, eventually learn how to beat it, but then you learn how to play it. Right? That's how the Devil May Cry goes. But that's why I like the style ranking way more than any other version of that, like, combo grading system. I'm gonna get a low rank because I fucking died twice. Where it's, like, such an immediate visual feedback, where, like, you're doing a really good job playing the video game. Yeah. And again, imagine there's no, like, transitional mission finish screen here.
So that we don't get a cease and desist from DC Comics.
Man, I can't afford this yet. I wonder. Ooh, ooh. Because I want to show something off, but I kind of don't have the means to do it easily yet.
Yeah.
I'll still try though. Phantom's like, no, fuck you! No, you didn't win! You didn't win! And if you, like, this is kind of a cutscene moment where you're supposed to run away from him and be like, oh shit, and run to the safe room. God damn it. But of course I'm fucking it up. There we go. You can actually fight him and kill him. It's super dope. And if you do, he drops a shitload of fucking red orbs. And what you can do is you beat him in that hallway, you save, you reload, you, like, restart the game, reload your save file, and it starts you off back at the beginning of the mission. And then you keep the red orbs you got from beating him, and you can use it to buy shit. So now I'm gonna use the thing that I just bought to do what I just did way more easily. And it starts you right off at back at the beginning. Like, there's no checkpoint or anything. You save, it starts you at the beginning of the mission. So, what you can do is just farm this fight and just do this and beat him like 500 times. God damn it. If you don't suck, you can do that.
Gasoline direction. If you stop.
Again, another game I have not played like fresh in a long time, where I only have 3 devil trigger runes to work with, and all of my weapons do shit for damage. There we go. So, you can just do that over and over and over and over and over and grind him for red orbs until you have like enough to purchase everything you want in the game. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna.
We shall do this for
the next time you. I'm just gonna do that for a little while off screen because I really do want to buy like all of the things. Because, goddamn, it takes you so fucking long to unlock the double jump if you're playing this normally. And that's fucking lame, so, cut here.
We'll be back.
Gonna go ahead and come back around to what I was talking about later. Style meters. Yeah.
Millimeters.
Devil May Cry. And we're back. And I bought all my shit. Have the double jump now. That took like 40 minutes. No, it didn't.
Did not.
How long did it take? I don't know. But it took me 40 saves. Okay, so. One more time, the thing that I've been making you watch me do for like a little bit here. And this is what it looks like when... God damn it! When you have all the shit, you can just go like, boom! And you just immediately die. There you go. That's what you get. Okay, you're done. Okay, so now... Let's go back. I didn't show what the... What's with the Dutch angle here? Jesus.
BP plus.
So... What you're supposed to do, as soon as you start this mission, is immediately turn around and go back into the door you came out of, and you get your first secret mission. The Phantom Baby.
Phantom Babies.
So these are like...
Are you dying?
A little bit. I'm having trouble. So these are like all throughout the game. There's like, I think there's like 25 secret missions, and if you do them all, you get like extra health pickups. So this is where it stops being like Resident Evil and starts being a Hideki Kamiya game. This is beginning the okay, you can stop trying to make this a Resident Evil game because it's just not one. And they're like, oh, cool, so let's just do all this other shit we want to do then instead. And Hideki Kamiya just started being like, okay, well then I'm just going to start making the game I want to make. And what kind of game does Hideki Kamiya want to make? Well, Hideki Kamiya really likes old arcade games. If you play any of his games, you get a really strong sense of arcade games from them. And there's this great story he told, which relates back to what I was... Okay, these guys again. Come here. Come here. Ah, didn't do it. Come on. It's easier to do it with the shotgun, but you can do it... There you go. With the pistol like that. It relates back to the style meter, like I was talking about, is if... Oh, there you go. Is he used to spend a lot of time at the arcades, and... You know, at the arcade, those games are really fucking hard, because you gotta spend all your fucking money with quarters. So what they would... So, what he like, talks about is, eventually you get really good at a game, and you could beat it on 1 quarter. Fuck you. And if you could beat a game without dying, which is what beating a game with 1 quarter is, eventually people would, like, crowd around the machine and be like, yo, you're really fucking good at this game. How about that shit? And here's the second secret mission. Actually, I think it's, like, the third one. I missed the first one. And so there'd be, like, this temptation to, like, show off. And be like, if you're really good at a game and you can beat it on 1 quarter, then a bunch of people are watching you. And if a bunch of people are watching you, you want to try and be a cool guy and show off, like, here's how good I am at the game, and do all this cool stuff that they don't even know about. And that's what births, like, fun little, you know, schoolyard stories of, like, oh, like that's where fatalities came from and shit. Is like, one time, my brother was playing Mortal Kombat against a guy at the arcade, and he did the secret move where Sub-Zero ripped his head off. We were like, how'd you do that? And he said, it's a fatality. He's like, how'd you do it? It's like, I'm not telling you, but I swear, my brother's friend's cousin totally saw it happen. He totally saw Sub-Zero do the move where he rips your head off. But, like, it's that same mentality of, you know, it's that, like, Mortal Kombat's a pretty good analog for that, where it's like, you do the you know the fatality, so you want to do the fatality, and people will watch it and be like, yo! So that's where the idea of the style meter came from, is, it's not enough to just be good at the game. You gotta show off how good you are at the game. And be like, yo, look at how dope I am. I got the triple S.
I'm dope as H.
On this fucking boss fight. It's super dope. And you want to show it to people and be like, here's my fucking ranking meter.